18 pro players from across the globe. Top 8 placings, ranking premier event winners, even Capcom Cup champions. So many different paths, and what seems like an endless array of characters has led them all to this very stage. And as far as you and I, we have the pleasure of seeing those paths collide. Ladies and gentlemen, I am your host, Hollywood, Raw TV, and this is Street Fighter League.
That is gonna spell victory.
You got it.
JB is in his head right now.
How'd you do that?
My God, he is feeling it.
Oh my gosh. The matches. Let's go.
He said, nah, hold this medium punch.
I double dog dare you. Find me better Street Fighter. I dare you. Find me better Street Fighter. I implore you. Send the signal out. I dare you to find me better Street Fighter because Street Fighter League delivers. Man. Week 11 Street Fighter League. I feel like we've been here for years. Week 11 Street Fighter League Season 3. Tasty Steve. I'm joined by my boy Vicious, and things are getting sticky out there. It is kind of crazy how things have switched, especially considering last week we saw All In take a loss. That kind of shifted the standings going forward. And just so you guys know, we're going to go over them one more time. UYU still not doing too well, 0-6. Psycho Shinobi right above them at 2-5. We have DYNAMITE showing up at 3-3. We see NASR at 4-3 after last week's showings. All In is at 5-2. And of course, Alpha 3 with Punk as the captain, leading 6-1, going further into the season. Talk to me a little bit about some of your thoughts so far. I mean, we're at week 11. We've seen kind of a shift in a few of the team's play styles. What is your thought going into week 11 here?
It's going to be a little bit tougher, right? Now that they have to make these secondary calls when it comes to the ban picks, there's still plenty of time, or at least a couple more weeks, right, for these teams to acclimate themselves to these changes and get themselves ready week after week, as there are only 15 weeks of regular season play. That 16th week is when we determine the playoffs. The top 4 teams will be put off in a playoff situation, right? And again, that's to name the top 2 teams to face off against Team Japan for that Street Fighter League finale. So again, all of it counts from here on out. We're in week 11. We got about 4 more weeks for some of these teams to start racking up these wins and really clutch it out for themselves. But again, it's looking really tough with the current standings for certain teams. But in the meantime, we have to make sure they're ready for this format of Street Fighter League 2.
100% correct. It's still been the same through and through all the way out. It is a 3v3 with SETA style format. These guys are going to pre-select their order. They will go head-to-head in a 2 out of 3 set. Whoever wins, they will be rotated to the back of the queue. Whoever loses will be eliminated and not able to participate. They will play a 2 out of 3 set, and if one of those opposing team members can make it out, they'll fight the remaining team member of the opposing team until only one team member remains. That will be our team battle champions, and they will move on. That will change the standings and so on. However, you talked about those playoffs coming up.
Yes, sir.
Those are going to be very important heading on forward now because, like you said, it's only going to – you want to get to that winner side of things, right? But some of our team battles this week are not even close to it, I feel like. DYNAMITE coming up versus UYU. UYU still holding that last place. We see DYNAMITE starting to make those shifts to be a little better. I think we're going to go in the right direction for DYNAMITE. UYU can still throw, you know, their own little wrench into things to throw the entire season off, but that's failed to be seen so far.
Again, there's still plenty of more chances. There's so much on the line. To be very specific, we have $150,000 in that prize pot to go to the #1 team of Street Fighter League, as well as some very, very nice watches brought to you by our sponsor, Seiko, who have been awarding the MVPs at the mid-season, the end of the season, and towards our winning teams.
So shout outs to Seiko for holding it down, giving us our play of the day here at Street Fighter League, but that does not take anything away from the team battles that we have lined up this week, they will be DYNAMITE going up against Team UYU as our first team battle of today. On the other side, we have Psycho Shinobi going up against the recently brand spanking new wound loss, All In going up against Psycho Shinobi. Well, we're going to get into our team battles, break it down a little bit more, but it's going to be right after this break. You guys don't want to miss this team battle here for Street Fighter League. We'll catch you on the other side. Welcome back, Street Fighter League Week 11. We're going to our first team battle of the week. Let's talk a little bit more about this team dynamic before we get in.
Sure.
Week 11, UIU aiming for Cammy at this point. Dynamite's going to ban Akuma. Do you think that this is aimed directly at GAMERBEE? I think the UIU Cammy ban is aiming directly at GAMERBEE at this point because we know he has that Nakali, we know he has the Cammy, we know he has the Seth. I think that's who they're aiming at.
Oh, without a doubt, right? GAMERBEE going up first for Team Dynamite, MENARD in the middle, and then it's SMUG as anchor. You also have UIU looking to snipe out some of their players, right? Kami going up first, JB in the middle, and Oil King as anchor. That's going to be pretty dangerous.
So these beginning matches are going to be integral to what UIU has planned. If they want to make a splash, if they want to change destiny right now, they're going to need some victories on their side. This lineup, I can be okay with that because obviously you still hit GAMERBEE, right? So you're making Kami fight a Seth, a character that he knows how to play at least enough to know his way around the character,
that's
right?
fair too.
So it's,
you mentioned it time and time again. If you want to know how to play Street Fighter, you got to learn how to play against certain characters. Cammy is definitely one of those characters you need to understand how to play against.
well, I mean, we spoke weeks ago to Oil King about his position on the team being the oldest player. He wanted to take some responsibility. I believe we're going to get a few more words with Oil King with Rob TV.
I am joined by one of Taiwan's finest. Oil King, how you doing, bro?
I'm good today, I think.
So, obviously, you guys finally got to use the Rashid.
Yes, yes.
And I feel like you guys looked great. I mean, JB got a win over Big Bird.
Yes.
Like, I feel like your confidence is looking great there, the hunger. And as a whole, your team is just looking stronger.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, from being able to play your characters. You weren't able to close that one out.
Yeah, but it's unfortunately we didn't beat the NASR.
Yeah.
It's unfortunately, but just like you say, I think the whole game we play, we did really well, I think.
At this point, how are you feeling going into the rest of the season?
I think for UIU we only have 4 games we need to play, right? So no matter what is the result, we just try to every game do our best. Enjoying this show. It's very new experience for our team, and you try to be everyone, of course.
So and that's very commendable. Well, and I'm sure that Kami and JB coming out of this, being on your team, being able to train with you, playing in this environment, I'm sure that they're going to come out of this experience as stronger players overall as well.
Of course.
And with that experience that you have, it's made you one of the best players in the world. I wonder, just on the individual level, where do you rank yourself as far as the players here?
I think I will not the top player.
Yeah.
But I think, how to say that? If no more regular player here, I mean, here I have pro player, right? I think in pro player I maybe here. Just I can win, but not every time I can win.
Yeah.
Sometimes I need to win when I play, how to say that, out my mind.
Okay, so when people talk about like the Oil King play style, being extremely aggressive, going for whirlwinds, doing like light whirlwind into EXDP.
Oh yes?
Yeah, he said, oh yes, obviously. So when you're doing those things, it's more of a feel-based thing. It's not like as much of a, that's not when you're in your calculated mode.
I always tell people who say, why you do the EXDP here, why you so random, something like that. But I always told them, it's hit you, so it's not random. I confirm.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can.
And it pretty much always hits.
You can watch my video before I play so many tournaments, right?
Yeah.
Not 100% hit. I will say maybe 90% my ESDP will hit.
In casual, but in tournaments you mean?
Yes.
That's actually very interesting. It's it's some type of instinct.
Can I ask you? Okay, if you know today your ESDP will hit, why you don't use it? Why you don't use it?
Yeah, that's true. It's like you're just second guessing yourself for no reason at that point.
Of course, I think if you can play very curling and win the game is good.
Yeah.
But sometimes if you know if you need to if you win but need to take a risky, you need to take it.
That sounds a lot like Daigo.
Yeah, if you
with Daigo's Ume flash kicks and
no, everybody when he ES DP is woman flash key. If my DP is random, what is that?
That's actually facts. That's actually facts.
No, but I think that's only beginning people say that.
Yeah.
Now
I think people respect.
Now I join tournament for long. I think people respect and they just okay. It's Oil King thing.
Yep, it's Oil King styles. Yeah, I agree. Oil King, hearing you speak on like your different play styles, you know, your casuals, reserve play style, and explain it. I didn't know that you even knew that some people joked and say, oh, that's random and stuff like that.
I know English.
Yeah, right. So I didn't know people just brought it up to you directly and stuff though, you know? But it definitely was fascinating to hear your explanation on that. And I'm hoping that your instincts lead you guys to victory in your upcoming matches.
Thank you so much, Rob.
Much respect.
Oil King doubling down on that responsibility, and you can see he's kind of evened out when it comes to playing a lot of these games, getting a lot more vocal on the comms, like instructing his team like, hey, you want to slow down, you want to do this. He's been doing it the entire time, but speaking up and becoming vocal about being, you know, a valid member of the team, as well as kind of like guiding these two, not saying that they need it, but just being a voice, right? That's the kind of confidence you want to back behind your team. UYU is definitely going to need to make some changes if they want to make some improvements going forward. I feel like this could be a great start if they can get that game going. But Dynamite is a tall order at this point, and they've been picking up steam.
As you mentioned prior, the fuse is getting shorter and shorter with the likes of Team Dynamite. And again, SMUG, as captain, has been doing a great job of keeping their team spirits up. MENARD also coming into fruition with that birdie play. This is going to be very, very dangerous. And of course, GAMERBEE rocking the Seth, also just as dangerous. So it's going to be a pretty rough match if you ask me, but I'm pretty sure UIU, with the order they have, it just might be in their favor.
And I believe Rob TV has an interview.
I think so. I think it's with SMUG and Team Dynamite. So let's take a listen on how they prepare themselves for this week's battle.
I am here with the People's Champion, the most beloved player on Street Fighter League, free, my guy SMUG the Beast. How you feeling, bro?
I'm chilling. I just want to say, man, your shirt is fire.
Bro, thanks, bro. I appreciate it, man.
Like yo, can somebody get like a zoom in on his shirt?
Come on, bro. Hold up.
Yo, it's a little wrinkly, but like just straighten it out. All right, there we go. There we go.
See, a lot of people wouldn't have told me it was wrinkly right there.
Yeah, no, I got you, man.
You know when I knew I could trust you? That's when I saw you had the flat top, man. Imagine somebody with a flat top lying to you or being anything but the most pristine, honorable person on planet Earth. So when did the flat top thing start, man? Like how?
It started like probably like a couple of years ago, and a lot of people ended up liking it. And also like there's people that actually come up to me, they cosplayed as me. As crazy as that sounds at Evo.
Yeah.
Yo, there was somebody.
That's OD.
I saw a family like his son. He came up to me and he had the exact same haircut. He said, "Look, I'm SMUG." I'm like, yo, that's dope.
No, bro, that's sick. That's actually.
So I was like, all right, I respect that. You know what I mean? So.
That's actually OD. I feel like you can never cut the flat top at this point.
No, I'm gonna change, you know, I'm gonna change it, you know what I mean?
Come on, bro. Come on,
I don't know,
bro.
man. I can't have it forever, you know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, when you get old, obviously at that point, you're gonna have to get a weave. I thought I was about to say you're gonna have to go bald. No, get a damn weave. But so right now, you know, going to Street Fighter League, you guys are 3-3. You're having a good season. You guys are you've been solid. As long as you're in that top 4, does it really matter to you where in that top 4 you are?
I mean, it still does matter because obviously we want to perform at our best. We don't want to just say, at least we get to the last spot, we'll be okay. No, we like to like work harder to have the best place and position we can possibly get.
Okay, yeah, that makes a whole lot of sense.
Yeah.
I mean, spoken like a true hard worker, like someone who puts out YouTube videos every single day, streams, all that. But how does it feel like as a whole, how does this season compared to the last season?
I think it's better now because it's more competitive and you playing nothing but like top players.
Yeah.
That won tournaments that qualified for Capcom Cup, that won Capcom Cup as well.
Facts.
Right. So it's pretty much like Capcom Cup qualifiers, but they're all on different teams pretty much.
Yeah.
You know, everybody here, like they're eligible to win a tournament. They're just all like high level players. They're all tryhards pretty much.
Yeah, that's true. And SMUG, you definitely already ultimate tryhard too. Now
No, I just be having, look, I'm just playing Street Fighter. I'm chilling.
I've never seen you have fun playing Street Fighter.
What are you talking about?
And you love Street Fighter.
Look.
But you're just trying so hard. I've never sat there and played casuals with you and you just, you know, do something just because, something random for the fun of it.
What do you,
You
look,
sit
look,
there and
every
play
time when I
slow
play
moves.
casuals, I'm just in my shorts. We just chilling. I'm just in my sandals and
you know
stuff.
what-
We just
you know
big
what you
chilling.
are?
I'm not in my suit or anything.
Bro,
you know?
you're flat top samurai.
Flat tops. What?
That's exactly what you are. You're flat. You
That's
guys are
a new
both
one.
the biggest tryhards in the game today.
You know, I'll take it as a compliment. It is what it is, you know.
So far, the trying hard is working out for you. The next team that you're going up against is Team UIU. Very important match for you guys. How are you feeling going into that match? How can you guys handle those turbulent wins?
Well, see, the first time we played them, we won. And now the next time, now that they have Rashid available. So now I felt like we were all training against Rashid. So since there's 2 Rashids on the team with like different play styles.
Yeah.
So we were like doing our research. We were just watching, you know, and I feel like it's going to be just as competitive as the first game we played, you know.
So you guys won the last one. So that's I like that right there, Smug. I like that. Somebody like me, you know, I don't have the tact that you have.
I'm just pretty much saying that our team, we feel very confident. You know, we just keep playing our game, and that's all it is to it, you know? Not no deep strategy. We just feel like we just have to keep our composure, and everything will be cool.
Not a deep strategy. It's gonna be competitive like the last one which you guys won. I see what you're doing. There's media training right there. Just one time for me as a fan of Smug the Beast. Can I just hear you say that they're gonna get wiggity washed, please? I just want to witness it in person.
I think they will get wiggity washed with the greatest of ease.
Ladies and gentlemen, the people's champ, Smug the Beast.
And so Smug really chiming in on how much this means to him, right? Coming from his last season over to this one, there's a significant change, right? Not only in the way things are going for the league, but we also have different teammates this time around, world-class players on the side of MENARD as well as GAMERBEE. So Smug, again, looking real confident with his team, as confident as ever, I would say. Again, we rarely get to see these team interactions in a whole of Capcom Pro Tour. We don't even get to see team exhibitions that often, actually.
But I believe we're about to get into it. It's going to be Team DYNAMITE, GAMERBEE going up against UYU's Kami, and that's going to be the first team battle for Week 11. Let's get into it. You talked about the V-skill switch up, right? You're saying that you said a couple weeks ago that the V-skill matchup in Seth's favor is to go V-skill 1 versus Seth, because
it's hard.
No, even Punk was saying that a couple weeks ago. He said that like you want to go V-skill 1 versus Seth because using V-skill 2, like the neutral is still not going to be that well in your control. But with V-skill 1, that tandem engine is going to control everything. You're not going to be swinging out there.
However, if you do misplace that, best believe Kami will snipe that out and use V-Skill 2 to dash on in there with a special move. But we see how effective that tandem engine really is, and we see what kind of skill it gives Seth as well. If you end a combo with that big punch, you get a ton of carry and some good damage.
Right? It pushes so far across the screen. Okay. Oh, EXDP
wow.
on the bust out. GAMERBEE says no.
Big risks already on the side of GAMERBEE, paying off in full force. Near 50% for Kami, looking to find his way in with the jump, checking with the jab as well. Low forward, blocked GAMERBEE with the punish on the Cruel Disaster. That's -8. Great choice to use medium kick. Canceled into the V-skill. You have tandem engine once again.
Ooh, tries to go for that kick. That vortex kick, not going to work out. Jump light once again. And this is still doable if Kami can find a proper activation route.
And this is V-Trigger 1, right? If he manages to get an opening, okay, wait, the reversal out? No, sir. There it is. I lied. A little delayed, but effective nonetheless.
Air to air. Same side back throw. Kami choosing not to hit a button. Didn't believe in the hit. That could have been the round.
It could have been, but there was no big follow-through. Oh, that could have been it again. Critical Art could have followed through, but the empty jump low, and that's all you need to know. Oh! It's not enough.
Oh, another V trigger. That sucks. Another V reversal.
And that cradle punt.
Wow, you gonna steal my line like
That
that?
was you. What are you talking about? It was an audio clip. That wasn't me. We have that saved in the studio, Steve. What are you, new? All right.
Crouching medium kick. Tries to go for the EX. Oh, nice.
I've been commentating with you for way too long. That's the thing. I just feel it. I
It's
felt
good
like you wanted
times,
to see
man.
it.
Just trying to get Kami to swing. He's literally just trying to get Kami to swing at this point.
What a reaction from GAMERBEE in the
Nice. Big jump in here from Kami. Big damage.
Oh!
Big damage.
Looking to spin that meter.
Oh,
Early.
that's the game.
That was easy.
That's game.
Okay.
Swagging out on him too with the lights. Kami is feeling himself.
And when you tip it, don't go. Just check. Do your thing.
No. Doing work versus GAMERBEE. First game goes to UIU. Once again, these are all points on the board.
You were talking about how integral Kami was to this team, right? He's been netting so many.
He has. I'm telling you right now.
Already starting things off with a W on the board, but GAMERBEE as aggressive as ever. Huge changeup from what he was doing in game 1. I like that again. The nice subtle punish off the medium kick.
I wanted. Why did he take the V skills out? Those V skills were doing so much for him. Control the neutral with V skill from Sith. Great block on the cross up.
And good awareness there from Kami to bust out with EX Mad Cradle too. Now he gets all this positioning with that damage. It's gonna be all Kami.
Activate. Big damage on the table right here. Oh, EX used forward throw. Oh man, Kami is looking smooth right now. EX coming from GAMERBEE though.
Taking a page right out of Kami's book. He's like, you know what? You're going to cross me up. I'm busting out with some disrespect. Now setting the pace. GAMERBEE does have the life lead. Nice tech on the side of Kami as well.
Oh, wow.
Oh, too far off the mark.
Too far. And the EX has a little range on it, but I felt like there was a couple times Kami could have did something to close out right. Not close out, but take that advantage back. GAMERBEE gets round 1, game number 2.
Very similar fashion, way to start it off for GAMERBEE with that first round, looking to close the gap once more. He was in this corner, but now he's axe kicking his way back to this mid screen. Kami fires right back. The back throw off the mistimed meaty. More pressure on the side of Kami, right?
Oh, I knew the jump was coming.
GAMERBEe's been throwing a lot of crouch medium punches. Here comes Kami's time to shine off that back throw out of the corner, but it's going to be enough. No, it's not yet. Okay, he's backing off. I like this patience. Oh, yeah, finds the mark. Off the low medium kick.
No. This round starting to slip away from Kami. One more guess right here to spell the end, and we can go to a third game here in this 2 out of 3. And there's the V skill. And this is what I was talking about.
Okay.
It was very good.
That was nice.
Stop the jump, that's good. And also respect his activation.
Okay.
Because when he activate, then you can mix him up, you know?
So MENARD telling GAMERBEE to be very aware of that V-trigger activation coming from the side of Kami, because then it allows you to get your own V-trigger activation once you have it. But the thing is, Kami's only been doing it off of confirmed, right?
Yeah. Like right here, perfect for V-skill spacing for him.
Yeah, and you were mentioning it earlier. V-skill 2 usage hasn't really been a thing for Kami just yet. He's been hovering outside of the tandem engine range. And he gets caught once again. Speaking of, GAMERBEE in pursuit. Pushing him over to the corner. Dash up. Uppercut. Not in time at all, actually. None to see. Another subtle punish there from GAMERBEE with the medium kick.
I think Kami needs to calm down just a bit. That first game, the pace was so perfect for him.
I think at this point, if you were going to try to test, okay, it had to be safe off of the sweep. V-trigger activation, +2 situation. GAMERBEE back dashing out of harm's way. Big punish on the side of Kami. With the target combo, now locking GAMERBEE in this corner. I like this.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, yeah!
Just whipped. Oh, nice. Active. Oh, that was so good. Big damage. Big damage.
Ooh,
big damage. Kami. Wake
that
up
wasn't a
EXTP from
safe
GAMERBEE. No!
Nice.
I knew it.
Yes, you knew it.
Yeah.
The genius.
And that was fair, though. Kami saying he didn't want to block because of the threat of V-trigger 2 coming his way, right? I think it talks about a little unfamiliarity of that V-trigger. And that happens, man. It's hard to contest.
Oh, nice shimmy. This is stun. It's not the game, but this is stun.
Yes, sir, it is.
Big damage on the table. Big damage on the table.
Huge scaling. He might look for the reset. Instead, he's going full on. Yeah, the reset's right here.
Nice.
Excellent, excellent choice to use that V-skill into the hands.
What did I say, dude? This dude, Kami, has been on fire most of the time, and it's just not been able to close out some of these matches. But this is looking good for him. Set point on both sides here.
I would say, you know, it's looking more on the side of GAMERBEE, having that full critical art. I like that change from Kami. Very subtle. Low medium kick into the heavy cool disaster. And here comes a bigger opening from Kami. Dash up for the Oki. Another throw. He's got a sense that GAMERBEE's not willing to tech. It's looking like that, right? GAMERBEE is still trying to find his way out as well, but Kami's giving that space.
Punish?
Nice.
That's the good call out there, Tasty Steve. Again, keeping him unlocked.
Oh, no punish from GAMERBEE. Okay, here's the momentum switch. Uses the EX. Is going to fight back to the middle of the screen. Another forward throw from GAMERBEE, trying to get back some control here.
Oh, Yeah, not attempting to go through with that target combo. Trigger is not going to be a factor yet from GAMERBEE until Kami spends his own V-Gauge.
Activate. V-reversal. And it was up too. That was so perfect.
Ah, he missed the input to go down back punch to bring it back over.
Look at the chip damage.
That's a ton of gray life. A ton of gray life. Any sort of hit. Oh boy. GAMERBEE is bringing back up to speed real quick. Kami's stuck in this corner. Mad Cradle. That could have been big. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You can't critical art.
He gets critical art second though. If you activate the critical art.
Oh, that's it. Oh, he dropped it. Plus, GAMERBEE.
Oh my gosh.
He can't let it rip yet because critical art is still on the side of Kami. Uh-oh. Now he can't.
Oh my god.
2 ships passing the night.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
yeah, right
man.
in the face. Jump back. Heavy kick.
Bro.
Absolutely critical first start on the side of DYNAMITE.
So many matches right there. Oh, man, my heart is beating fast. And I'm not even playing. Kami still getting points on the board, though. Gets a match. Took it down to the last round. That's going to leave it up to JB as well as Oil King. That means JB's coming up. He's going to be going up against MENARD, a full-powered birdie playing.
Here's my rebuttal, right? I think it all comes down to character familiarity and knowing how the matchup goes, right? Rashid versus Birdie, I do think that Rashid has a pretty darn good time against the likes of Birdie. But we see here, that's not even going to be the case. I'm pretty sure MENARD felt the same way. I think he's had this planned out right out the gate. Using the Sakura against Rashid, I like that idea. We've seen this shine before. MENARD has clutched out with this character. So it's going to be very interesting. We're going to see JB versus MENARD in a whole different matchup, in a different light. It's JB with Rashid and MENARD with Sakura. So it definitely has to be a character familiarity thing, right? It has to be about the matchup.
Well, you said before that, you know, Rashid, oh no, anti-air not finding its mark.
Yeah, a little bit too sharp of an angle, right? But the actual cross-up, or actually the jump roundhouse from MENARD, was also misplaced.
Nice.
Ooh,
big jump
he
in.
sniffed that out. He reacted to the charge of Fireball.
The reversal gets thrown.
Great interruption. That could have been an uppercut. Here comes, oh, the counter hit conversion from JB, giving him the just business tech. I like that. It's just
Pop
business,
the briefcase on him?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
okay.
interrupt. Actually, I think
lot.
that's natural, actually. Stand light kick from certain ranges is actually just going to catch. That startup of Whirlwind from Rashid, I'm interested to check it, actually.
100%. You are right on the money, Steve.
Oh, tries to get through. I need to find out how fast is Sakura's fireball. Because that was crazy. I actually thought that EX spike was going to hit. Shimmy right there. Catch.
Oh. Nice.
Wow, wow, wow. Nice and easy. JB with the whiff punish. Crouch short. Very risk averse on that. Didn't want to throw out any heavier normals. That crouch light kick is pretty quick. Or quick enough, I should say. Forward throw. Being able to pressure with a low medium kick. MENARD trying to find the mark. Man, JB has walked under these jumps so many times. A side switch. Mena was ready.
Oh, eats the EX fireball. Yeah, you got to hold that.
Roundhouse. Yes, sir. That is plus. Plus indeed. You don't want to press a button in between that. It leads to heavy damage. But look at all this life that MENARD has. He's going to take that little tickle of damage.
EX.
Again, sneezing on him. Uh-oh. Bust out EX. Sakura uppercut.
Oh, you do it, I could do it too. Lively still in favor of Mena at this point. Wow, was that a punish on the V reversal?
Without a doubt in my mind, Steve. He had it planned.
Big jump in.
Nice.
Actually just finds an opening. Uh-oh, eats an EX. This isn't good. MENARD goes in with the throw. You got to watch the walk speed and that throw range of Sakura, man. It's really scary, and it's really, it just, instantly she just comes into your space like, hey, what's up? Hold this throw. You thought I was going to be close fireball?
She walked in without taking her shoes off. That's disrespect. She just walked right in there. Oh, speaking of, trying to go past the fireball with the V skill, just timed a little bit off. Now I'm really curious about that recovery on fireball as well.
That's what I was saying. Like, I saw that. I was like, wait a minute now. That EX Eagle Spike just didn't hit her in time before she recovered?
And then the V skill as well. Stun is a factor here. Instant jump, Eagle Spike.
Activate.
EX.
Knockdown, no meter. Oh, no read on the anti-air. Forward medium punch, and now the screen.
How do you throw that?
Are you
Wow,
serious?
that was crazy.
What did I say? I said you
Good
got to be
job.
careful. The walk speed and the throw range, and literally just.
That was right when Rashid.
The nature of
the
play, okay, the
tornado.
problem is defense. I want you block one light punch and the bad dash, okay?
Okay.
Would have been perfect, right? That's why you banned. Well, I guess, you know, the MENA at first. I mean, the MENA birdie ban at first probably wouldn't have worked out.
Nope,
But
nope, not at all. It would have been Sakura all the way, as we see it right here before our very eyes.
Ooh.
Sakura is the choice right now. MENARD looking to be undefeated with this character, or so it looks like.
oh, big jump in. Look at the damage she just did. Oh my gosh.
And the amount of control, too, from MENARD, choosing when to go all in with that meter, very important, because it leaves her at plus, in a plus situation for herself, especially after EX Fireball.
Spacing, looking for a jump, I can tell you right now. Oh, the crouch short.
Yikes.
Confirmed from the V skill after the crushing. Good check. 50 seconds about left on the clock.
Oh, there we go. Finding the right distance and the timing is JB with the V skill, but the back throw is more than enough. MENARD looking at match point with a character he pulled out from his giant bag of characters, right? You mentioned this time and time again. He's got so many characters under his belt.
I've seen this guy play at Cammy, all sorts of different characters.
Karen as well. Oh.
The reversal is blocked. Needs to be careful playing that footsie range. Not that careful though. That crouching heavy punch. Confirmed. Working on a perfect right now. That's JB getting the perfect
Nice
in this
open.
second game, second round. This still leaves MENA at set point. So you need this round at this point if you're JB. Knocked down from the low forward EX Fireball, and the ground game is already back in control. 2 throws and an EX as well.
Oh, same side, no online sides, which I got mixed. JB did not. Uh-oh, close to stun. Anti-air crouch, medium punch, do it again. No, he would have ate a ton of damage if he tried it. Nice work from JB pulling back. What discipline he's showing in this situation.
He's going to need a lot of it if he wants to run this back full CA. Full trigger just gets baited with the whip punish right there. Knockdown. You're going to need every one of these instances if you hope to win. There's 1 bar V reversal on the side of Sakura, so that means you got to, she just got it and spins it on the V reversal. That means you're feeling confident in the end of this round.
Oh yeah, I think that's perfect because she has just enough life to build herself another set.
Ooh. You better be careful doing that. Got to be careful of the EX.
Oh boy, you mentioned about that EX, right?
Oh my gosh.
You got this.
Duke, you're done.
Not enough.
No. Oh my gosh.
Not like this. V-trigger is active. You're going to be wary of these fireballs.
No.
Whoa. Head on the landing.
Why would you go forward? Why would you go forward? I would not have moved forward. I would have made him walk all the way across. You want to kill me? You better walk all the way across the screen. All the way across the screen.
I didn't trust it, Steve. If you were to sit there and block or even neutral jump, best believe Sakura is dashing up in your face, trying to get that uppercut too. I swear, if JB were to neutral jump in that situation and MENARD reads it, he would have 100% got the uppercut.
Yeah, I wouldn't have. I'm not saying jump.
Okay, I understand that too.
I'm literally saying back up.
If you block it too, then what happens, right? MENARD's in control, does have a slight life lead. It's such a tough call, man.
So I'm looking at, didn't he have 1 bar EX left?
Who, Rashid?
Rashid had 1 bar EX left.
It was hard to tell. I was looking at MENA's.
I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. Though.
I didn't see how much meter exactly JB had.
I didn't either.
There could have been a Hail Mary where he blocks the fireball and immediately lets an EX spinning mixer rip. But it's so hard to tell. That's such a nerve-wracking situation, to be honest with you.
Once again, though, this puts the weight on Oil King. If SMUG loses, Oil King will have to go through both MENA as well as GAMERBEE. The only thing that's going is that the fact that it's Seth, and I'm not even sure how much experience Oil King has versus a Sakura at this point. So we're just in unknown territory. This is uncharted territory that these characters are going to have to deal with. These players are going to have to deal with.
DYNAMITE, the last time they met with UIU, they swept them 3-0. SMUG is in a position to do that yet again, but Oil King is not going to let him do that. In fact, he's not going to let Balrog charge up that V-skill too. Now it's all Oil King already. Be a slippery slope when it comes to facing off Oil King.
And I'm going to tell you right now, SMUG loves to use that target combo. So on Wake Up, I'm looking for it at this point. Punish.
keep the meaties tight, man. Don't let them get away with it. Yeah, that's exactly what Oil King's doing.
Oh, big jump in.
boy.
And now I got all that damage back, and I got a V skill to sit on. Nope.
You stopped
shoulda
the
known.
activation?
I knew exactly what it was. I was like, well, don't do that in the open. What are you doing?
That was ridiculous. Oh, you're dead.
Big damage. Ow, ow.
That was absurd. The
Bro.
reaction times, I wouldn't be surprised. I know I'm calling it early. I wouldn't be surprised if that itself was the play of the day. Being able to stop V-Trigger 1 activation like that with a read.
You have to be careful walking back versus Balrog, right? Especially, that's the problem with V-Skill 2. That's what's good about V-Skill 2. You're fighting Balrog, you're just going to back up because you want that distance to just punish the dash punch. And you can still neutral jump in a lot of these instances. That's why V-Skill 2 is strong, because the minute he gets V-Skill 2, you're not backing up. You're going to back up, but that's because you didn't want to be there from the beginning.
To be honest with you, I'm not fearing Balrog's options when it comes to low, right? The only thing he has off of the low is his target combo. It's a V-trigger. And speaking of, right, that trigger is winding down as Oil King gets his own. The Isar doing mad damage. Oh, yeah, on the juggle, nice and easy. Check in with the shimmy, low medium kick to seal the deal for round 2 of game 1. And again, as you mentioned, the low is coming from Balrog. Not a real threat until he has maybe V-Trigger 2, but even then, you're not eating too much damage unless he resets here.
Now, I think the minute he gets free, he's going to go for that V-skill, right? So that means if he doesn't have it, you got to go in.
Yeah,
Make him spin V-reversal. Don't even give him a chance to get that damage and come back. Big damage on the table. Here comes Oil King and the stun. Not going to kill.
I like that delayed normal there from Oil King, knowing Smug's tendencies, but the throw is going to be more than enough.
Nice, clean.
I'm probably going to tell you what happened. He probably woke up and did like a button and probably just threw the recovery of the normal, the startup of the normal. Because I'm pretty sure Smug probably tried to hit a button there just to make sure he does it. Smug likes, this is a complete read on me. Smug likes to wake up, especially in these situations, up close, do jab. Maybe the throw clean, you didn't see it coming, but I think he threw a normal.
A lot of the times, it's because Smug likes to throw out delayed normal, so he's catching the startup of these normals so many times. And a lot of players have caught on to that. In fact, that's the advice they give to each other. It's like, hey, when you're facing off against Smug, don't be afraid to throw it.
Great interrupt. That was such a great interrupt.
Oh,
Once
and
again,
speaking of,
told you, loves to do those targets up close, man. Ooh, empty jump. Throw.
Big anti-air, very important. Not letting Oil King get that. Again, off the lows, only threat is when he has V-trigger, you had to see it coming, right?
Watch out for the V-trigger.
Oh my God!
Big, nasty hooks. This dude got kicked out of the league for a reason. Probably because he's stepping on people's toes and command throwing them. You can't do that in boxing, bro.
Not in boxing at all, ever. That's just dirty.
That's actually cheating. That's why they call him the Dirty Bull. That's why it's the name of the casino, the Dirty Bull.
It's the Golden Bullion. What do you mean?
Oh man, my bad. No, it actually he had an attack called the Dirty Bull. I think that's the name of it.
Yes. Oh, big crush counter incoming. Bring him over. Is he going to do V-skill too? No, he's going to apply pressure even more. A crouch fierce for that shit.
Let's go. His defense is not good.
Yes.
He doesn't want to play. He doesn't want to block.
Yeah, you should win the player matchup. Like, he's doing mad stupid stuff. Let's go.
Ended here, says MENARD. Potential last game of the set here. 1 game apiece. If Oil King can get this game, he will have a chance to win this back, but he still has 2 more players to go to. One of them, that guy that just said something, MENARD, and right behind him, GAMERBEE.
All right, a lot of this pressure. He tried to interrupt. You saw that delay, but Oil King getting the stun. A good amount of damage. Not going to kill yet.
Good, that was a lot of damage.
Oh,
a good
what
amount of
attack.
damage in my ass. That was a lot of damage.
Oh, not quite there yet.
Chill. You got to
Bunch
chill.
of lows? Yeah, a bunch of lows incoming, right? You had to wait. Another delayed tech on the side of Smug. That's got to be vital information. If I'm Team UIU, I'm pointing that out for Oil King.
Dash punch. See, and that's exactly what I was talking about. Long as there's no V-skill active, you get to move around. But if you back up too far, he's definitely gonna power up and then he's gonna get comfortable. He's gonna, all right, if you hit the ground again, then you gotta hold this dash punch.
Yeah.
But more active. But look how much chip damage he's done already. Whiff punish.
You know, you're absolutely right. Smug has been kind of teasing that range to see how Oil King's going to react. But that target combo has been pivotal. Exactly what he needed for that V-skill activation, too.
Great anti-air. Gets the crush. Rashid still in trouble. Life lead in favor of Balrog. Catches him.
You're dead.
No.
Nice.
Oh,
100%
man. I didn't think he was dead. I
That
forgot
is
he had the
V-skill
V-skill.
too. EXV skill 2, adding extra damage and that juggle state, absolutely on point for SMUG. Looking at match point. Same for Oilkin.
Oof.
Pause frames.
And once again, this dude is back in the corner. This is not good. You don't want to be here versus SMUG.
Not at all.
You
don't want to be in the corner against any boxer.
Anti-air, same side. Oh, so good.
Forward throw. Not the same kind of Oki. This is Season 5 this time. Ugh. Season 5 of Street Fighter 5 again.
Interrupt.
Ooh, boy.
And there's that V skill. This is not good. Jab found his mark.
Oh, that could have been huge, but even better for Oil King. Another chance.
The V skill's still there, though.
Plus frames again. +3 situation. Oh, my gosh. He's trying to take advantage of all of it.
Air to air. We've seen him do it time and time again. Why would you jump off why would you go off the backboard again?
He's brave. Oh, that could have been a big confirm.
Oh, yeah.
Even bigger stop, and SMUG
Nice,
does
nice,
it
nice.
again for Team Dynamite 3-0.
So many instances I'm looking at UIU just fall by the wayside. It's, oh man, that's gotta suck. Man, that's gotta suck. So many matches I feel like were right there. They were right there, just so small. That's why this game is hard. There are so many instances where you know what to do, but the stress that the situation puts on you is so much. Like, it's almost, I say almost, it's spacing specific. Anti-airs, combos, those are all spacing specific things. And just imagine what stress can do to the mindset when you're trying to position yourself to get a proper punish. It can make your mind go to shambles. Like, you actually...
You lose your hair over these kind of things.
Look,
I'm speaking
man.
from experience, Steve. Absolutely. I'm stressing out just as much as these guys are. Just watching it, it's so hard to predict. But I can tell you what, one thing's for sure, this is some damn good Street Fighter.
Yo, I still continue my message, man. I dare you to find me some better Street Fighter than what you're seeing right now.
I want to know what's going on through MENARD's mind when it came to these predictions for Week 11. And I do believe Rob TV is standing by with Team Dynamite's MENARD.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am here with the 2017 Capcom Cup champion, the fighting pride of the Dominican Republic, MENARD. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing super good.
I mean, it makes a whole lot of sense that you're doing good because your team just got a very important win going up against Team UIU. Why the Sakura instead of the Birdie? Which I love seeing the Sakura, by the way, but why the Sakura instead of the Birdie?
Well, my strategy is counter picking, and I feel Sakura does very good against Rashid. So I'll pick Birdie in matchups that I feel confident with him, but I'm not going to play no bad matchups.
What was your thinking when it came to you? And, you know, you guys notice that's a common thing with the young stars in the FGC. You know, Knuckle Dude, Mena. It's weird calling Knuckle Dude a young star because he's been playing for so long. But, you know, they do the whole counter-picking thing, specifically going up against JB, a very strong player, obviously, and very hungry player because UIU hasn't had a win up to this point. So, obviously, he was going to be on point. How was your confidence level going up against JB?
My confidence was pretty high. I have practiced the matchup a lot, and I beat Big Bird before. Like, I just liked the matchup, and I was counting with my teammates too. Like, if I lost, I thought my teammates were gonna win. Like, this team is crazy.
It is.
So it makes me feel good.
Well, I mean, you're definitely telling the truth as far as that. You know, your team is definitely amazing, aptly named Team Dynamite, and right now, you guys are right in the thick of things. You and Team NASR are tied. Both of you are 4-3. Both of you are 4-3 right now. Were you looking at their match? Because at that point, you guys are both 3-3. Did you look at their match and see them get that victory and say to yourself, okay, we need to make sure we get this next one?
Well, we always want to get the next one. Like, even when they were playing, it makes things easier, but I'm not counting with that. Like, I'm going to beat y'all. Even if I'm 9-0, I'm going to get the 10th win, you know?
Talk that talk. I love hearing that type of talk right there. And what can we respect? What can we expect from you guys throughout the rest of the season?
Winning. That's the word. We want that championship, and we're just going to win.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it from the man himself, the fighting pride of the Dominican Republic, MENARD.
When it comes to the topic of confidence, I feel like Dynamite was definitely full of it, right? They definitely had all of that coming into it. You saw the way they talked to themselves during each and every one of these games. I don't think confidence was a factor. I think knowing what matchups they had before them and getting into that team synergy is what really helps them out. Honestly, these guys are confident individuals, and not to be in a disrespectful manner. These guys are very confident in their skills. They've worked so hard on it. Again, we've seen what they can do in a Capcom Pro Tour. So this confidence factor, they definitely have it. But them combining into one, that's a whole different factor. And I'm glad to seeing that shining through and through Team Dynamite.
I am severely impressed with Dynamite has done so far, and I can't wait to see what these W's hold for us.
Well, I mean, it's essentially an all-star game, right? We still have some more battles for you. For the second half of Street Fighter League week number 11, I do believe we have Psycho Shinobi going up against All In. Can All In come back from this situation that they're in? They're in this pocket where they've been losing a couple of games. Mentally, they're feeling it a bit, but I'm pretty sure with the way that they've been playing in the first half, they might be able to carry over. However, Psycho Shinobi, the last time they encountered All In, it was quite a beatdown. I got to be real honest with you. But I'm kind of curious to see what happens between the two. I'm very, very excited to see it.
Well, I think we're going to get to that on the other side of the break. We're going to take a quick break.
Now?
Not right now. Look, we got to pace ourselves. Some people got to go use the restroom. You need snacks. Go handle all of that, because when we come back, we're going to get into that next team battle for this week, Psycho Shinobi versus All In, and you don't want to miss it. Street Fighter League Week 11 continues. We're on to our second team battle of the week. All In next up, going against Psycho Shinobi. All In's record, they're second at this point. They just took their second loss maybe a week or two ago. And at this point, Psycho Shinobi, I feel like they may need every victory at this point if they want to be in that side of the good part of the playoff bracket.
Sure.
Their order is going to be Hot Dog 29, CABA, and CAN. And they're going with the Laura band. They are facing All In, which is smart. However, on All In's side, we got the order of 801 Strider, SKZ, and IDOM. And All In is going for the Bison band. That means they're targeting Hot Dog 29.
If you're the captain of Psycho Shinobi, it really comes down to the player order as well. I think they got it right, putting CAN as anchor, expecting IDOM to be anchor as well. I do like that play, but we'll see what happens. Hot Dog versus 801 Strider with a fully unleashed G. That's going to be a whole different story.
I'm glad you mentioned Hot Dog 29. Rob TV has an interview with the Psycho Shinobi team member.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am here with the captain of Psycho Shinobi and the fighting pride, the heart and soul of the Hong Kong FGC, Hot Dog. How you doing, brother?
I'm good. Good to see you again, Rob.
So Hot Dog, right now, you guys are sitting in the 5th place spot.
It's pretty dangerous right now.
It is dangerous. You know, you guys are on the brink, but right now, you still are in the running, very much so. Not even like as a long shot. You're still in the running to get into that playoff spot. What's you guys' general mindset?
At the first half of the Street Fighter League this season, it's like, you know, CABA get better to Guile, like every game, almost every game. Like he only could play Guile
I think once, right?
Once against Alpha Free. The next half matches, we got more chance to net CABA using Guile, and I think that will help us a lot.
Your next matchups are the first you have Team All In.
Yes, Team All In.
So that's gonna be an important one. We'll talk about that soon. You have Team UIU still, and then you also have NASR, right?
NASR,
Yeah. So at this point, when we're looking at the numbers, do you think it's safe to say that you guys need to win? I guess you don't need to win out, but at least 2 of these last 3 matches.
At least 2 matches, especially against NASR.
Yeah, because you can basically force that L onto their record. But when it comes to you guys going up against this next team, Team All In, obviously IDOM's extremely strong. You guys actually banned Laura. How are you feeling going into that match, and why the Laura ban?
His Laura is so unique. Even let us to play his Laura again, we don't got confident enough to win his Laura. And we might got OCV again from only IDOM.
Yeah.
And banning Laura could force IDOM using poison. And meanwhile, we got Guile and Seth to try to win poison.
I see. So I wonder, were you ever forced into a position like this before in your career? Obviously, it's different because it's a team tournament. But I feel like the best bet is just to play it like you always play. I mean, you're a Hot Dog in the end of the day. You know, that SHIN, CABA, you guys are, I've said from the beginning, I've given you guys your praises and everything. I actually think that you are in the conversation of the best teams here on paper. But do you think that now maybe you guys actually have it figured out and you'll be able to get at least 2 of these 3 next wins?
Yeah, we will, because now we could only do our 100% because we cannot lose anymore, to be honest.
Yeah.
Even like win 2 match of 3 of the next game, I might still got 5th.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no way back. We just go all in right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just play as strong as we can. Yeah.
Hot dog, I love the sound of it. These guys are about to go all in as they try to stop Team All In.
Yeah.
Looking forward to the match. It's gonna be a good one. Hot dog.
Thanks, Rob.
Wow, what an interview. Hot Dog 29. Definitely taking it all in when it comes to some of these losses, as well as just the success, right? You want to make sure you get in front of the pack, not working out like they want to right now. However, they still have a playoff opportunity going forward. They just need to make sure these wins count going.
On the other side of that coin, right, All In is looking to maintain that top 2 position for the playoffs because it's an all-important one, right? If you look at the playoff bracket, how it played out for Season 2, if you're on that winner's side, all you need is one win to get yourself into that final showdown against Team Japan, right? So it's going to be very, very tough, right? We've seen the trials and tribulations that All In has been going through these last couple of weeks in the second half. They got to clean it up, man. They can't let these other teams catch up. Having that top 2 spot is absolutely imperative going into the playoffs.
No matter what in this instance, and I go right back to the ban feature, no matter what, IDOM is going to be a problem.
Yeah,
why not
100%.
pivot? Why not pivot and aim for an SKZ? We don't even know if this dude has another character. And even if we do know, we don't even know how good that character is because nobody is banned.
I'm probably thinking that myself, but I'm pretty sure if I'm IDOM, I'm cool with the bans either way. In fact, we have that detail with Rob TV standing by with the captain of All In with IDOM.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am joined by the reigning, defending Capcom Cup champion, even though he was sent home in the finals by the Nuggets. IDOM, how you doing, bro?
I'm good.
So I see you wore your new Gucci pants that you got after you won Capcom Cup and everything. So you must be in good spirits.
Yeah, I mean, I think I had these pants since like I started going to tournaments. But yeah, my Gucci pants are pretty good, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're crispy. They're shining and everything.
Yeah.
And as far as your team, you guys been shining as well, just like your Gucci pants. You guys are top 2 currently. And have you actually looked into the standings to see what the situation is going to the playoffs? Like, what do you need to do to remain top 2?
I think if we just win like 2 more matches, like with our remaining schedule, then we should be fine. I mean, I don't think like any other team can really pass us as long as we don't like go on like a losing streak. But yeah, I don't think that'll happen.
So if you win 2 out of 3, then it might be, like at least from your recollection, like mathematically you can secure yourselves.
Yeah.
So interestingly enough, for the viewers at home, as you can see, even when you're one of the top teams, the matchups, depending on your record, still matter a whole lot. And the last 3 teams that you guys actually have are Psycho Shinobi, who you have coming up next, obviously. You still have Team UIU and Team DYNAMITE. How are you feeling about that role?
To be honest, it's been a weird like first half because I think every time G got banned, I think Strider's only played G once. So I think going into it, Strider would probably be more confident because he could play G. So I think it should actually be kind of easier.
So damn, whoa, that hit me late. It should be kind of easy. I like that talk. So we don't get that type of talk from you often. Obviously, you are a very confident person, a confident player, but you don't always just put it out there, in words. Where does that mindset come from for you? Like, is this how you've always been or what?
Well, the thing about being the best, it was like, obviously everyone wants to be the best. You want to be like guy, but like to me, it's like, it's not the end game. The end game is obviously to have fun playing the game, but I think having fun is more important than, being the best. Like you could be the best player in the world and not enjoy playing the game, or you could be some scrub and have fun playing the game, and I'd rather be the scrub having fun as opposed to being the best.
You're out of your damn mind. Yeah, no damn way. I want to be the damn scrub having fun instead of winning. Hell no. But I can respect that. I kind of wish that I was able to think in that way because in my opinion, your mindset actually helps you in game. Well, I mean, you guys are obviously playing amazing so far as a unit, as a team, and even individually, you're playing great. You know, one thing I do want to ask, are you still, I know you don't usually put a whole lot of stock into the whole rivalry talk and everything, you just playing your game. But last time you guys ran up against Punk and the rest of Alpha 3, you know, he had some choice words. He was teabagging, he went all crazy, and then in the post-game interview, he let you guys have it. Do you want to smoke that team if you're the top 2? Not just to get in the Capcom Cup, but...
You want to, so the funniest thing about that is, I felt flattered that Punk teabagged me.
Really?
Flattered. You don't teabag somebody you beat most of the time. That doesn't make sense.
That's true.
So,
I see what you're saying.
Flattered.
Okay, so okay, that's actually a good point. So, you know, he's had like a pretty good record against you and everything. Was he not doing that? I don't remember seeing him do that in the past when you guys played.
Yeah, because he usually just beat my ass, and that's not only how it goes. I mean, I'm not like I don't really. It happens. I lose. Like
so
he beats me more.
Now you think like maybe there's like a sign of respect there after you took home that Capcom Cup trophy over him.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you why he would teabag, but like it doesn't bother me. Like honestly,
yeah, I know you would be the last person to be affected by that.
Yeah.
So one thing that you can tell me, up next, Team All In versus Psycho Shinobi. Right now they're 2-5. They need this win. They're trying to fight and claw their way up into that top 4. Do you think what do you think your chances are of stopping them from getting there?
I mean, I think we have a good team dynamic, and like I said, most of the time when we lose, we're joking around. It's like, oh, we could have did this better, or you could have did that better. Because like I said, defeat comes for us all. We're all gonna lose eventually.
Damn, that shit was deep. Is this samurai with braids? Wow, yeah, that was interesting.
So like defeat comes for us all, but like you just gotta play better next time.
IDOM, I wish you the best of luck. Always a pleasure talking to you, ladies and gentlemen. Your Capcom Cup champion.
I never can figure out what's going on through the mind of IDOM, so I'm really glad these interviews happen. Again, just looking to play each game as it comes to him, right? Along with his teammates, these guys are just trying to play as good as they can, or as best as to the best of their capabilities, right? So I do admire that from them. I mean, it's gotten them this far with this second place standing currently. I want to see how far that attitude takes them, really.
All right, I guess we're going to get into it. We're going to get Colleen going against G. This is going to be a tough one. 801 Strider has been able to touch his character and play in one of these team battles only a handful of times, maybe even like 2 or 3 times, right? He's been the target of this ban quite a few times. I will say that.
With all credit due, I mean, Hot Dog's Colleen has shined through some of the occasions, right? The last time we saw that play out, one of them in case was against Punk, and that was the mirror match. We've seen how that's gone down, right? So we'll see if it's effective against G. And 801 Strider. Background house to check. I like the spacing too.
More fine balls, I say. Jump in, crouching heavy punch.
Oh, what
trying to go for the forward heavy punch and just completely gets interrupted.
And that's so scary, right? If you mistimed that, that would have been a big crush on the side of G. 801 Strider again going for the forward fierce or heavy punch.
Oh, wow.
I like that stop again. Oh, yeah, the overhead, making sure you check your cabeza. Low into the trigger. Here we go to the corner.
Wheel kick. Command throw. Oh, I would have did it.
Oh, he had to make himself safe. Ooh, the dash swing low. You better check that block down below.
G, just a little bit of life. Oh, there's the command throw. Not dead yet. Oh, another one. This dude 801 Strider playing a little too grimy for me.
That back roundhouse, I thought I was out of range when I kept getting clipped.
And you see 801 Strider sort of warming up with that statement too. He's like, you know what? I thought I was hanging around that range where he'd whiff me, but Hot Dog again, Capcom Cup caliber, showing off his prowess.
Hot Dog 29 though, controlling so much of this game. G just ran it back.
Yeah. Not to take away from 801 Strider as well. He made it to the Capcom Cup in the same year. Oh, wow.
Dash up, gets the tick throw.
Another command
stunned.
grab. Oh, he missed it.
Yeah, missed the heavy kick at the end there.
V-trigger is on deck for G. Yeah, just raw activation. I like that.
Oof. Throw. EX Hailstorm.
Oh, no anti-airs from 801
Defense.
Strider. Okay.
Oh, you're dead. Light him up. What'd he say, G?
I actually played that really sloppy. I missed the stun combo in the corner.
Yeah, I saw that. But
That's alright.
yeah, it's alright.
Yeah. Still got
I don't think
gotta
he's gonna
play
know.
it.
He's not gonna know any like calling specific stuff.
Yeah, I can see that.
You know what I want to see is SKZ kind of like he's getting on some of the conversations that's going on the other side. Just because.
Well, you can tell, right? SKZ has definitely like chimed in quite a few times.
Oh yeah, we've heard him like pop off too, while in the hot seat. So definitely very vocal when he wants to be. Using
And I
that
like
V skill,
this. Play it slow. Play it slow.
That's the range he wants to play at, right? Forcing
Ooh,
these
you wanna keep
whiffs on the
whiffing?
side of Hot Dog.
Playing with fire, boy.
Oof.
Oh, you're right when he says that gets clipped. Playing with fire? No, she's all
rid
ice.
of this.
Man.
Nice. Wow, that's sick.
SKZ chiming in.
Uh-oh.
Need to be careful.
801 Strider exclaiming that this is the better V-trigger for Colleen, right? You gotta be weary of it, but no, he's showing no fear whatsoever.
Yeah, he's not confirming the stand heavy punch.
Bro, there's saying you can hear the other team like, hey, not enough damage. Just calling out some of the holes in the gameplay from Hot Dog 29's Colleen.
Yeah, he's gonna do it.
Oh, he called it right.
All right, maybe not.
Oh, maybe it was a different call out. My mistake.
A crouch jab. Gets the conversion, gonna dash up.
Yeah, he's revolving his game plan around that back roundhouse, and anytime he dashes into space, you know the jab's in your face. Nice work from 801 Strider, blocking away.
Ooh, wow.
Forward grab.
Set point looking like right now. Activate off of the sweep. Back throw. A forward throw.
Rock bottom.
Another one. Looking for a button now.
The back dash instead, that's fine. Not quite into V-trigger.
We got trigger.
There it
Another
is.
one.
G has it now.
Stand medium kick activate if he gets out. Oh no, if he gets out.
If he gets out is the underlying statement here, Steve.
And
If
the
he gets out.
trade. Yeah, you got to be careful. That EX Hailstorm powered up gets big. It gets chunky. And you can still get a conversion off of it in a lot of situations too. I like that. Multiple throws, goes for the EX Hailstorm, tries to swing, gets hit, and the combo would have followed up too.
That's the kind of patience I like to see from Hot Dog 29, right? Giving him enough momentum to now push into the
he don't
corner,
know
but
about those.
I think that's what 801 Strider is planning for. He's looking for this offense to make sure you make those mistakes and overcommit. Oh boy.
Big damage here. This is big damage. Side switch. Forward throw to keep the corner. Watch the buttons. I was looking for a back roundhouse right there.
Now again, Gustavo looking for these overextensions,
Don't block
finding his way.
anything. Don't get scooped.
All of that crouch jab, and here comes G. Okay.
Oh, I love her jump heavy kick. Has so much activity.
Oh, you checked
Watch
your
your
back.
ankles.
You gotta go.
Watch
you
your
gotta
ankles.
go block from that far. You have to do it. He's gonna reach. He's gonna reach
My man
every
turned
single
the
time.
ankles up. Going for the low, gets to confirm. And Hot Dog 29 eliminated from the queue. You see CABA walking up. Going to be taking on SKZ, the only difference this time. And once again, every time we've seen Hot Dog 29 without Bison, it gets very dicey on this side. It gets scary because this Colleen is strong, but I mean, you have to be able to close out. Once again, G is another character. There's a few characters in this roster that you need to learn how to fight.
If you were to look at these 6 players right here, which of the characters are Street Fighter 5?
I would say Ibuki. I would also say G.
Laura's one of them.
Yeah,
for
oh
sure.
yeah, most definitely. Definitely Guile.
Yeah.
That's another character. I feel like Bison kind of falls outside there, but I think Bison is definitely part of the look. If you run into a Bison, this person might know what they're doing.
So what we're trying to emphasize is the impact of V-Trigger, right?
Oh,
That
yeah.
V-Trigger system with these said characters are just so tremendously powerful that they can really steal the turns away from some of these folks here, right? That's the main emphasis we have when we talk about which of these characters are the epitome of Street Fighter 5, right?
Street Fighter V, Street Fighter 5, V
Exactly.
trigger, V skills. This is what it's about.
It's the 5 trigger. Is what it
It's
is.
the 5 trigger.
Yep, it's always been 5 skill 1, 5 skill 2.
Dang.
Big brain, I know.
Big brain, I know. I know. All right, here we go.
Comes with the territory, man. You lose the hair.
SKZ from All In taking on Psycho Shinobi's CABA. It's going to be Seth versus Guile. Oh, I like this matchup, though, for CABA.
Oh, without a doubt, right? You get to see a lot of control from the side of CABA with those sonic booms, and if he gets closer, my man's Guile is ready to slug it out. Raw sweep.
I can tell you right now, those
is
axe
swinging.
kicks are going to be a lot different in this matchup,
Yeah.
especially if they see him coming. Ooh, upside down kick
Do
from a
it again.
distance. Knee bazooka, upside down kick again.
If he goes upside
B
down
reversal.
twice, is he standing straight up, Steve?
I have no idea,
Okay.
bro. It's kind of scary in that aspect, man. My man's defying gravity. Is it because he's in the Air Force?
Probably, I would think so. Ooh, that was dangerous. A little bit. Oh my gosh.
SMUG, oh no. No meter, though. And I'm talking about
EX
on the
hands,
side.
Regular hands. Uh-oh. That would have been cool.
And that's why. That's exactly what I was talking about. EX gets through. V reversal on the knockdown. Dash up. I like that. He had just thrown a boom. Get in his face. Make him mess with some of these normals Guile has. He has a lot of range. Make him second guess swinging up close. Back fist. You know what time it is. That's the watch hand. Oof. Oof.
Put a Seiko watch on that bad boy.
Right?
Check the time. Guile has his own watch, by the way.
That's sick. My man is just disrespecting with the upside down kick. I've been doing this move for 38 years, bro. For 38 years. Hold all his damage while you're at it. The Popeye arms.
Oh, that's a lot of spinach behind those arms, Steves, and that medium kick to boot as well. Nice anti-air option there from CABA.
Charging forward, right? He's literally just trying to like walk forward and throw out normals. I mean, that's really dangerous against Seth because you can just get jumped in on.
Yeah, I think you just gotta watch out for the normals more because he's gonna throw a lot of normals.
Yeah.
He's not really charging.
Those,
Yeah.
all right, now we're
I
trying.
think that's a mistake. Saying he's not charging, my man's playing on pad, bro. He's always charging.
Yeah, that's the
He's
secret.
actually always charging.
That is actually the most dangerous secret unknowns to man. Guile players always be like
Always. They're always.
Oh, that would have been a big trick combo. Oh.
Answers with the sweep. Probably caught walking back right there.
Man, if he doesn't charge, he's going to jump back jab. SKZ now bringing CABA to this corner. Forward throw. What's the meaty? It's
Back
the
up.
flash kick
Back
instead.
up. I've had the
Oh.
same move for 30 years, bro. Chill out.
And I've only had 2 of them.
Right? I've
Entirety
only
of
had
my-
2 moves, bro.
My Street Fighter lifespan. Oh, boy.
And the
Bad
versatility on my man's. You jump, I kick. You stand, I boom. Uh-oh, the baby boom parade.
Oh,
Overhead. And look at how CABA has gotten back in this match. EX boom. I'm looking for a jump.
Oh, man.
Or the sweep to get under the
It's
boom.
gonna be all booms and a nice, easy punish. Don't be fooled by CABA's age. He's definitely a boomer. Looking real nice match, set, point on the side of CABA and Team Psycho Shinobi. Oh, flash kick!
What
He's
did
charging,
I say? What did I say?
He's charging!
I'm in the Air Force. Air Force, bro. Air Force.
We count that. We count that.
Not the Air Force, the Air Force.
Air Force.
Oh,
boy.
what did I just say?
What did you say, Steve? Remind him at home.
Air Force.
That's right.
Upside
you are?
down kick. SKZ looking a little out of his element right now. And CABA just waiting. No anti-air this time. Trigger is on deck.
He's looking for something big, Steve. V reversal. Oh, that was it. That was pretty big. Instead of going for the V reversal,
Big
DX flash.
damage.
Oh my God!
No.
Oh, you're deader than that.
Why would you bet that? Bet another flash kick. That's going to send them to get hot dogs. Wrong team, bro. Wrong team.
No, it's on the same team. That counts.
Well, you want to get a hot dog to them,
I mean,
right?
CABA's trying to be like, you know what? I'm trying to show off my man hot dog.
You want to
This
get a
for-
hot
this
dog
for
to
you.
the other team. Okay.
That's fair. That's fair.
All right.
Ooh.
Flash kick. You think you're going to stop me just because you baited 2 of them? You think that's all it takes? Come on, bro.
Upside down kicks yet again, finding the mark. But here comes SKZ unfazed, still trying to
Yeah, in that range, he's just
find this
swinging.
range, right? The sweet spot to start contesting against CABA. But it's so hard. All these normals reach so far in between. Oh my God. he's
Throw
still
in the
charged?
flash kick, bro. Hey, man, he's not charging. He's just going forward. He's not charging. He's just going forward, bro. Big jump in. Yup. And what did I say? Get in the bank. like to make a withdrawal. And it's a W. We're going to take it for Psycho Shinobi. CABA putting one on the board. Those are points, guys. Those all count. CABA making it count with the Guile win. You don't ban my character, I get to play. It's definitely going to be a different ball game. It's a big smile. Big smile because it's a W. I like it. Hot dog sitting in the back. That means CABA's going to go and rotate to the back of the queue, making his presence known. That Guile pick, yeah, you saying you can't ban me forever. You can't ban me forever.
But now we've got quite the predicament on our hands. Psycho Shinobi's anchor, XIAN, going up against the captain of All In, IDOM.
I don't know why you wouldn't go Ibuki here, but it's only because of the range control, right? But you still have to worry about kunai. You still have to worry about either one of those triggers.
I like that. Again, I like that aspect of being able to throw out a kunai to kind of check poison. But
yeah.
Seth, on the other hand, has to get close and personal. Now rocking the V skill 2 as well, that's going to be kind of tough.
I don't know
How are you
about
going to close the gap?
That's why I said V skill 1. If you're going to do this, you run V skill 1. Don't run V skill 2, because that means you're counting on getting a hit and then carrying to the corner, not controlling the neutral and then getting to the corner.
Oh, there you go. I see. Did you see the recovery on that crouch heavy punch? He obviously knows something that we all don't.
Oh, yeah. We didn't account for something. Stand light kick.
Man's just smart. Oh, not that time, though.
Anti-air with the crouching medium punch back throw. Now look at this. Now you have the entire screen behind you. Activation.
There's no, yeah, great block. It's still plus. High-low mix-up left-right as well. IDOM blocked all of it.
Great defense.
No V reversal necessary. Unbelievable, yo. This man's a machine. He sees the frames.
Ooh.
Oh, see this roundhouse, though.
Great jump.
Ooh, the drop. Slight drop.
Still first round.
I like that jump out of there. Although taking the damage, big target hit combo confirmed.
Stand light kick. Hits. Oh,
big jump in. Critical
yeah,
art.
that's done.
I like that. Spending the meter now. Although he didn't get the biggest combo he wanted, I like him using the meter for this round.
I'm cashing out, baby. That's the Capcom Cup champion. With that character, you think I'm not? I'm cashing out.
Off to a great start, but let's take a look at the side of IDOM with that poison, right? Just about full on the critical art gauge.
Oh, I love it, man. Look, the V skill 2 is starting to work out, right? Just get you in instantly. All you got to do is catch a whiff, and you got to hold it. Oh, X kick. Walk up, stand light once again.
This is a very big problem that Poison's gonna face regardless, right? What do you do as a reversal? Oh boy, XIAN getting a big jump in yet again. Not a lot of anti-airs coming from the side of IDOM. Oh, that's...
You're stunned. That's well, this is not game.
I like this. CABA is also enjoying this. There's a big smile on his teammate's face. Oh no! Didn't go for the throw. Instead, got clipped with the low.
Look at how much damage that Poison can do. Spins a little meter. I love the backdash ready with the anti-air crouch jab up tech from XIAN. Heart rates plus crouching low. Still has trigger. Cancels into that Poison cocktail. Throw would have did it.
Oh, chasing him down. Bring the... Okay. I was going to say, maybe
skill to get
bring
in.
Poison closer. You are a mind reader, Steve.
Nice.
What a read!
Dude, he does not take the throw. He's just pressing buttons.
Oh, my goodness. I was waiting for one of those heart rates to come out.
Gets a little chip damage.
And some V-gauge to go with it. Whiplash, just right outside of range. I don't even know if you can whiff punish that, right? Oh, yeah. Great anti-air choice. Yes, sir. Catches it this time, and the damage to boot. EX Mad Cradle to finish off all that damage, the top off.
Stun becoming a factor.
What an interrupt.
And even if, you know, XIAN gets this hit and the stun, it won't kill, but definitely puts momentum on his side.
Oh, a missed. A little slight missed input could lead to your very
Ow.
death.
Oh, no.
The damage, Steve! Do you see him cooking him up?
Dude, I told you, man, look. Oh, the jump back read on Love Me Tender and the punish for the match. Uh-oh.
How did you know? XIAN, how did you know he was going to go for the cheeky stuff?
I can tell you right now, he's definitely done that a few times.
He hasn't whiff punish or whip once. But he just keeps jumping.
Yeah, I gotta be more knowledgeable because his defense is weird.
Oh, okay. I'm liking the V-skill usage a lot here, Steve. Closing the gap real quick and also finding the gaps in between. Again, catching the start of that crouching heavy punch. That's the third time around in this set that CIAN's caught IDOM off guard. The transition from defense to offense has been a stellar one for CIAN.
And this is the hard part about getting in, right? If she keeps holding that stance, it's going to be so much harder to get in. And we've seen IDOM actually get reads on some of the jump ins, and you can't even tell which one she's holding, right? Oh no, the V skill didn't work out.
I gotta ask, seeing how many hits that CIAN got while closing the gap, where did his life go?
I have no idea.
What happened? How did that happen? He didn't believe it. He didn't believe it. He's trying to call his bluff and dash right in there. IDOM was like, no, I could walk back. I could walk back.
Right, and no V skill that time, just dash.
I always like this song, by the way.
Oh, this song, the breakdown?
It's so serious.
Bananas. Off crush.
Oh, yeah.
V skill 2 conversion, that was good.
And I like him checking with the crouch heavy punch. Man, just in time for the anti-air. This should be a stun real soon. Slap him up. There it is.
Lots of damage. 1-1. The set goes.
You gotta watch out for those max range, like the V skill 2 hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can buffer after that if you're not in range.
Okay.
Yeah, just watch out for those.
But I mean, you played that perfectly, man. He just killed himself.
And then you have Gustavo on the other hand, right, really affirming that CIAN is forcing a lot of these errors, majority of the match. You just need to keep playing that pace.
Nice.
Come catch these whips. Oh boy, V skill 2 again coming hot, but still no damage on the table. This is gonna be just fine for IDOM. Setting the pace with the heart rate, get off.
Oh,
Don't
gets
pity
the crush. Reset, axe kick. Oh, whiffed.
The mark with the axe kick.
Roll forward. So far away. And confirmed. No. Okay, I thought it was going to be close enough. The V-skill didn't get the extension,
No,
but that gets the match, the round, set point coming up for Poison.
That V skill or that V trigger is supposed to keep him locked up, right? To keep him sitting there blocking so that he don't move, because any touch would have killed, right? So that was the exact kind of knowledge we wanted to see from IDOM. Those specific nuances, right?
This one looking a lot better for CIAN. Dash up, gets the counter hit confirmed.
Is this gonna be enough?
I would have
no,
spent
he's gonna
it.
go for the reset.
Oh, I would have spent it.
Yeah, I
oh,
like
we
that.
can save it for the next round. Let me shut up. Let me shut up and continue talking behind this commentator's desk like I'm supposed to. Set point coming up for both of these guys.
Ooh-wee.
Shin, set point. IDOM, set point. Bananas, Poison's head.
Potassium all day. Oh boy, love me tender? No sir. I'm trying to grind out here. We staying single. Which one?
Obviously not the same thing, Vicious. Neutral jump.
The feeling's not mutual here? All right. You got me.
I like the setup. V reversal once again. Great call out. Air to air with the jump light. Back throw. Uh-oh, this is getting scary.
Oh, speaking of, carry to the corner.
Don't block anything else.
Oh, setup time. Oh, the delayed for the extra damage. Uh-oh. Oh, same side with a block.
What defense by IDOM to stay alive? Plus, jab, check, confirm.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, this is not good.
Oh, this is big for IDOM.
Forward throw.
No more meter on the side of IDOM. He's backing away so smart. This is going to be difficult for CIAN to close the gap. He cannot take a single heart rate or a crouching heavy punch.
But she cannot let go anything. If she does the stance and lets go and he reads it, that is going to be instant. Because that's full screen, baby, just like Street Fighter 4. You can't whip anything. Why is he dashing?
Oh, is that a punish? Yes, that is a punish. Debo within range.
That's a punish. That was godlike.
Oh,
yo,
my
CIAN,
God.
look at the team. Look at the sigh of relief off a hot dog's face. CABA explodes in celebration. Psycho Shinobi is back in the game, and they only have to defeat 8-on-1 Strider. What a comeback.
I can't believe it. He was well within
what
range.
What a comeback.
Made the right read. In fear of the heart rate, still walked forward, You know scare, I know scare.
That was so
Living it up.
dangerous.
Listen, if anything, no matter what the conclusion between these two, I'd have to say that has to be the play of the day.
That was actually ridiculous.
actually ridiculous.
And it was a punish on top of it. I was like, I didn't notice. I was like, why is he dashing up? Why? And I was like, oh,
you don't say.
Ah.
You don't
like
say.
the second one, I was like, that's why he's doing it. And then IDOM did it again. Why? Regardless.
I don't blame IDOM, to be honest with you. I thought it was going to be in time to check the forward movement from CAN, but.
So now 801 Strider has the team on his back, all in. It's all depending on him at this point. Psycho Shinobi, on the other hand, sitting pretty comfortably with 2 more members, one of them being CABA, right? So now this just depends on how well 801 Strider knows his matchup. And once again, I go right back to the fact this is one of the characters you need to learn how to fight. Both of these characters. Right? And you've been dealing with Guile a lot longer than you've been dealing with G. G is definitely a threat just the same.
Yep.
This is going to be quite the match to see. I don't know if these guys have ever played before.
I'm sure they have in some capacity on the Capcom Pro Tour.
Really?
But as it stands,
I got to get some stats.
As it stands right now, this is going to be pretty tough.
But here we go. Psycho Shinobi going up against All In. It's going to be 801 Strider against none other than CABA representing Psycho Shinobi. Let's go.
Catching the low with the target combo. It's all CABA with the offense. Big whiff punish. He saw that whiff a ton against SKZ. He took mental notes on that. He's like, if you're swinging, I'm going to whiff punish that.
EX boom, make him hold him. Switching between them and ready with the flash kick. Back throw
as well.
Oh, the cross up. And just walking all over 801 Strider right now with the Guile. Hey, why were they banning this character again?
Oh, yeah, because he's a problem, Steve. I totally forgot. He is a huge problem. Thorn in a bunch of players' sides, right?
Punish.
There's a reason why CABA was banned the first half.
Almost the entire half of this season, CABA has been playing his backup character. Were you not bad at all?
How does he have these reads, Steve? He is feeling himself. All momentum. Jeez, was that a counter hit combo? Nasty.
Look,
nasty.
CABA is definitely somebody
nasty
you need to worry
time,
about.
Steve.
Did you see CABA with the come on? That was an English. He said, come on.
I missed that whiff punish. I should go for medium instead of EX, just in case.
Look how CABA is bouncing in that seat. He is
My man
feeling
just
good.
grimacing here.
Great whiff punish. We saw this at the beginning of game number 1.
Oh,
wow.
That subtle
whiff
punish
with the
sonic
boom. You see him cranking those jumps.
Oh,
and
man.
he thinks that he's going to throw off CABA, and I don't think it's going to work. I just feel like he's ready for the matchup, as well as just he knows how to fight G.
801 Strider trying to get in the comfort zone as well. He's really trying to talk himself up. He's like, I got to whiff punish these. I know what you're going to do before you do it. Come on now. Make it come to fruition. You got to speak it out to the universe sometimes. Oh, didn't catch the charge, right? He's free to go. He's got a clean slate. Here we go.
Oh, I like the V reversal. Didn't work out.
Nice.
Okay. Big damage here. Lots of stun as well.
Oh, he
Look
was
at the
weary
patience.
for the EX flash kick. Here comes some mini booms to go with it.
Thought that trigger was going to be out. Just waits for it. I like this. Or whiff
What a
punish
whiff
on the
punish.
EX. What did I say? You have to be close enough to do it. And my man CABA is reacting to everything.
Oh, that could have been a V-reversal punish, but still gets a short. Come on now. CABA exclaiming, he's got this. He's got this in the bag.
And this could be monumentous for Psycho Shinobi. Gets the crush. 801 Strider says, not if I have anything to say about it. The range game looking so good. The projectile game lking strong. Soul box backwards.
Listen, his normal placement has been phenomenal as well. Really taking advantage of these roundhouses or the heavy kicks a lot in these situations. 801 Strider hasn't been able to get out of the range. Sonic boom again, faking it out with the throw. Oh, yeah, you better check him with that V skill too.
Just backing up, throwing booms like he's supposed to. Defense looking really good. Gets a small exchange right there. And 801 Strider just...
Oh, boy. You know how we talked about that presidentiality level being a factor? Well, it's all gone now. It's a whole different story. Raw activation. No, sir. Not in my house. Not in this bathhouse.
And my man CABA does not care about your CA. Does not care about your CA at all. So much so that I'm going to jump over it. CABA secures the victory for Psycho Shinobi, and things are changing in the standings here at Street Fighter League. CABA gets his first W and team victory on the side of Psycho Shinobi. XIAN clutching it out as well. Hot Dog 29 was the person that they chose to take out, and it backfired. Look at Psycho Shinobi grow.
My man's is shining right now, and he's feeling it. I do wish we get to hear words from CABA, to be honest with you, but man, he is out here really putting people on their backs with this guile. Again, he was the targeted ban for a reason, right? And I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, Rob TV does have an interview lined up with CABA. This is going to be the first we hear from him, really, on the winner's side. Let's take a look with Rob TV and Psycho Shinobi's own CABA.
I am here with the man of the hour. He has ice water in his veins. CABA, how are you feeling right now?
Muy bien realmente. Fue una pelea bien difícil, pero gracias a la estrategia que se planeó fueron los resultados que se esperaban. Así que seguiremos tirando para adelante, que nos sentimos demasiado bien ahora mismo.
Sí. So going into the matches with SKZ and Strider, what was your mindset? Were you confident going against those guys? And did those matches actually play out the way that you expected them to?
Realmente versus el CEF, CIAN me ayudó mucho. Practicamos mucho tiempo y él me estuvo diciendo el tipo de juego del CEF, de asiático, y realmente me ayudó demasiado, no me dejaba ni siquiera descansar para practicar, y eso fue realmente lo que se hizo, así fue que se trabajó. Y con Strider, aquí lo tuve analizando mucho, su jugada, los riesgos que tomaba, su defensa y todo eso, y lo fui anotando y creo que eso me llevó a la victoria.
So Hot Dog actually said earlier in the interview, in the pregame interview, that you guys pretty much, to get into the playoffs, you might need to win every single game to close out the season. How does it feel to get such an important win for your team? Did you feel that way as well? What's your mindset with that?
Bueno, realmente siempre existe la posibilidad de que podamos perder, pero nosotros siempre nos mantenemos positivos a darlo todo y a ganar, y realmente significa mucho poder ganar este enfrentamiento, porque nos hemos estado preparando mucho, el equipo, planeando estrategia y todo eso, y para nosotros es demasiado, y la oportunidad significa mucho, así que seguiremos batallando.
Ladies and gentlemen, I couldn't have said it better myself. Those subtitles at the bottom of the screen are for you guys, not me. I understood everything that my man just said. Ladies and gentlemen, ice water in his veins, CABA.
Hey, papi! Go CABA, that's what I'm talking about, bro. CABA bringing it in for Psycho Shinobi, getting his day on the stage. I'm so happy that we got to talk to him. 1, 2, that he was able to get not 1, but 2 victories for his team, as well as just making sure that these guys are not getting too comfortable in their footing. Taking out one of the teams with the most wins this season and some of the most heavy hitters this season is nothing to blink at. These guys are definitely a threat going further. If you can see XIAN, you saw XIAN pop off, you saw CABA pop off. Did you see the sigh of relief in Hot Dog's face? That lets me know that these guys are ready to play. This second half of the season is not done by a long shot. Congratulations to Psycho Shinobi moving forward and getting some more points on the board.
Now we have ourselves a real big problem, Steve. You know what that is? We got 2 plays that are in contention for the play of the day, and we will determine that after this break. We will crown our Seiko play of the day. We had 2 impressive teams go at it today. Again, it's going to be very, very difficult to call, but we have that decision for you after this break when we have the post-game discussion. Stick around. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Street Fighter V Season 3. This is week number 11. My name is Vicious here with Tasty Steve, and we got the breakdown for the Seiko Play of the Day. Now, Steve, break it down for me, man.
Seiko Play of the Day. First off, we got to say shout outs to Seiko providing these amazing Street Fighter themed watches for the cast. Personally, we have a few matches that can be in contention as well as players for Play of the Day. It could be CABA, you know, but I also think it could be XIAN. Why don't you tell us who will be the Seiko Play of the Day MVP, Mr. Vicious?
Gotta be real honest with you. CABA, again, doing fantastic work, getting 4 games straight, but it wouldn't have happened, that second set, without XIAN taking it down with that big-time whiff punish, or excuse me, blocked punish. Off that crouch heavy punch, are you kidding me? That was a full-on punish, not whiff. He sat there and blocked it, critical alert, and that was it. That was all it. Nice work there from XIAN, being a recipient of the Play of the Day. It's brought to you by Seiko. Again, big congratulations for Team Psycho Shinobi as a whole, taking it down. And again, as you saw during the beginning of this battle, we saw Team Dynamite go up against UYU. Now that battle was one for the ages as well. We saw a lot going back and forth from the side on each and every one of these rounds, but ultimately it was Dynamite taking it 3-0. How did you feel about that set, Steve?
I mean, Dynamite taking it 3-0 over UYU, it wasn't for lack of trying, I can tell you that. Match went down to the wire. You even saw Kami get in there, JB trying his damnedest to make sure, and then you see Oil King getting really close, but no cigar in a lot of these instances. I feel like Dynamite is one of the rising teams that you have to pay attention to. Psycho Shinobi, they need to be paying attention a lot to Dynamite, because I feel like that's going to be one of the matches that we're going to see coming up that is going to mean a lot in Street Fighter League. But ultimately, I feel like the only thing you can do right now is, like they said, they're focusing on each and every match, playing it as it comes and dealing with it. I love that Dynamite is thinking about it that way, and look at what it's done for them. Unfortunately, UYU taking another devastating loss. And like I said before, they're just right there. Just
still
so
got 4 more
many
weeks to
instances.
play it, right? There's still a chance for them to really grind it out and get some of these W's. Now, we're switching gears a little bit. Speaking of, we have Psycho Shinobi and All In. For those that missed it, we highly encourage you guys to check it out. But please, Steve.
All In is largely undefeated, only getting, what, 2 losses the entire time that we've been here? And now you have them coming up against Psycho Shinobi. Or what, a 5th place team coming into this? And now they have to focus on Psycho Shinobi. Psycho Shinobi comes in, they get the hot dog ban, obviously, because they don't want to fight hot dog, but that left CABA wide open to play that guy who's been steadily
he played it like a fiddle.
He played the hell out of that guy. And when I tell you, he's definitely stole some matches. It wasn't even stealing. He just beat up 801 Strider with Guile, and that's exactly what I was talking about. But Psycho Shinobi, definitely going to be the main team I'm looking at right now. Did an amazing job. Dynamite on the rise as well. I feel like things are just picking up. I know we're 11 weeks in out of this 15, but it's still a lot of Street Fighter to be played, and I still dare you to find me better Street Fighter 5 than what you're watching right now. I dare you. I'll wait. Not for long, because we got another episode to do, but I dare you.
Well, let's take a look at the standings while you guys find that Street Fighter match, where you might find it from what just happened this week. But take a look at the standings. UYU currently sitting at a deficit 0-7. Psycho Shinobi right above them with 3-5, slowly making their way up to that top 4 spot. NASR looking real nice these last couple of weeks, 4-3, tied up with Dynamite above them, 4-3 as well, getting as many wins as possible. And of course, we see All In with a fantastic half, going almost, no, they went undefeated. Now they're sitting at 5-3 and Alpha 3. Speaking of, now looking at that #1 spot, completely undefeated after that first emotional week, looking at 6-1.
See, once again, this is what I was talking about. Paying attention to these teams that are close to you let you know how close you are to overtaking them, eclipsing them, and stealing that playoff spot, because it's all still there. And if you want to be sure to check out who actually makes this playoff spot, make sure you tune in next Thursday, 4 p.m. We will be back with another episode of Street Fighter League. We're going to make it to week 12, and it's getting closer and closer to that final line for us to figure out who that playoff team is going to be. You guys don't want to miss it, because we got more team battles. Vicious, who do we have coming up next week?
That's right. We have Alpha 3 going up against Team UYU, as well as Team NASR going up against Dynamite to round up week 12. You guys do not want to miss it. Steve, where can we find them?
Guys, make sure you tune in next week. Street Fighter League Capcom Fighters is going to be the destination. If you want to stay up to date, we've already seen Street Fighter League Japan go down to a T. You guys want to be here? I will see you in week 12 of Street Fighter League Season 3.
Big anti-air, very important. Not letting Oil King get that. Again, off the lows, only threat is when he has V-trigger. You had to see it coming, right?
Watch out for the V-trigger.
Oh my God!
Duke, you're done. No! Oh my gosh!
Not like this. V-trigger is active. You're gonna be weary of these fireballs.
No!
Whoa! Head on the landing.
Why would you go forward? Why would you go forward? An 801 strategist.
Oh boy. You know how we talked about that presidentiality level being a factor? Well, it's all gone now. It's a whole different story. Raw activation, no sir. Not in my house. Not in this bathhouse.
And my man CABA does not care about your CA. Does not care about your CA at all. So much so that I'm going to jump over it. CABA secures the victory for Psycho Shinobi